وَالشَّمْسِ وَضُحَاهَا وَالْقَمَرِ إِذَا تَلَاهَا. Let's compare the lam in two words in these verses. وَالشَّمْس and وَالْقَمَرِ. Now, did I pronounce the lam in both these words or not? Now, when do I actually pronounce the lam and when don't I? Which letters cause that? And why is that? That's the topic for today's video. So, Bismillah, let's go ahead. And it's about lam shamsiyah and lam qamariyah. In terms of learning outcomes and what you should be able to get out from this video, number one is you should be able to differentiate between the lam shamsiyah and lam qamariyah. Number two, you should be able to identify the letters of lam shamsiyah. Number three, you should be able to understand the reason why we don't pronounce the lam shamsiyah. And number four is you should be able to recognize the symbols in the Quranic writing to differentiate these lams. Let's start with the lam shamsiyah and an example on that. The word is watteen. Let's do a practical exercise here. Try it. Try to say well and pronounce the lam clearly, then the ta. Say well-teen. Say it. Well-teen. See how it's hard? Well-teen. Your tongue is trying to go to the lam first, then go to the ta next. It's a bit difficult. It's much easier to say watteen and kind of merge that lam into the ta. The reason is the makhraj of lam is very close to the makhraj of ta. You can feel it. Al. You see the makhraj of lam? Al and at. Now there's videos detailing the makhraj of lam and ta that I will leave in the link above. But for now, you can just feel it that the makhraj of lam, wal, and the makhraj of ta, at, are very close together. So because it's very close, it was easier for Arabs to just combine them. And that is what the Arabic language used to do. So this is technically a form of idgham, merging. You're merging the lam into the ta. And we call this lam a lam shamsiyah. And there are plenty of other letters that cause a lam to be lam shamsiyah. They are the ta, the tha, the dal, the dhal, the ra, the zay, the sin, the sheen, the sad, the dad, the ta, the dha, and the noon, and the lam. So in terms of makhraj, we spoke about the ta, very close to the lam. Same with the tha, al and ath. The tha, the tip of the tongue with the tip of the upper incisors, it's still close to the lam. It's very hard to say alf, alf. Same with the dal, very close to the makhraj of lam, and so on and so forth. And the last letter, the lam, obviously the lam and the lam are the same makhraj, so they are combined together. Let's take some examples. Ash-shita, ash-shita. Lam shamsiyah. We don't pronounce the lam. We do not say al-shita. We say ash-shita. And was-sayf, was-sayf, was-sa. Wassa. I'm not pronouncing the lam either. And annas, annas. Let's move on to lam qamariyah, which is the opposite of lam shamsiyah. An example, wal qamar. So here I'm pronouncing the lam clearly. Wal qa, wal qamar. I'm pronouncing the lam and then the qaf. I don't say waq qamar, I'm saying wal qamar. And al waswas. So here then lam is pronounced clearly, and we call this lam a lam qamariyah. And which letters cause the lam to be qamariyah? Well, all the letters other than the letters that we talked about for lam shamsiyah. So the remaining of the letters cause the lam to be qamariyah, where you pronounce the lam clearly. Now if you can't remember which lam is qamariyah and which lam is shamsiyah, there is a way to recognize it from the Quranic script itself when you're reading. In the word ash-shams, you can see here that on top of the sheen there is a shaddah, and on top of the lam there's no symbol. So that's an indication that it is a lam shamsiyah, where the lam and the sheen are combined, and you don't pronounce the lam but you pronounce the sheen. And in the word al-qamar, if you look at the text, on top of the lam there is a little sukoon, and on top of the qaf there is no shadda. So that's a lam qamariyah. That's a way to recognize it from the text itself. And if you want to practice any of the material you learned in this video today, please go down to the description. There is an online quiz you can do yourself and test your understanding. And if you have any questions or queries, please feel free to put a comment down below, and we will inshallah get back to every individual one of them. Now let's revisit those learning objectives and make sure we tick them off. Number one, we said we wanted to differentiate between the lam shamsiyah and lam qamariyah. And now we know the difference. Lam shamsiyah, you don't pronounce it. The lam is merged into the next letter. Lam qamariyah, you pronounce it. Al-qamar, the lam is pronounced clearly. And the second objective was about which letters cause the lam to be a lam shamsiyah, and we spoke about those letters. The third objective was to understand why this is a lam shamsiyah. Why are we combining? And we said the reason is the makhraj of lam and the makhraj of the letter after it is very close, so it's easier to combine. And the fourth point, can you recognize it? Which lam is shamsiyah, which lam is qamariyah from the Quranic text or script? It's easier now. I'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.